Good morning, class. I want to touch base on a couple issues and on a couple assignments as we're starting week 2 of the semester. The first thing I want to talk about are your textbooks. Make sure that you have both textbooks by the end of this week if you don't have them already. Any later, and you're really starting to fall way far behind. I understand that there's a lot of assignments and a lot of material to cover in this course, but we have to get through it at the end of the semester. So we just need to make sure that we're pacing ourselves as well as possible. And part of that pacing, I try to incorporate into the class itself. First, you have two major due dates for your quizzes. The first will be in October, the second in December. So that way, if you fall a little bit behind, you'll have an opportunity to make those up, okay? But I do recommend that you try to stay on top of your quizzes and note that out of the 14 available throughout the course, only your top 10 will count, and you have two chances for each quiz. So if you missed a concept the first time, look back through your materials before you take the quiz again, okay? Discussions are really important to me. It gauges your understanding and your ability to handle the material for me as the instructor. But it also allows you to interact with your peers, much like we would do in the classroom. So it's okay if maybe you're a little off base, and seeing another response from a course mate may help you out, or seeing how they manage the information may help you out. So treat it like you would any course discussion if we were in an NC class, okay? Your ethics exercise is due March 1st, but I want to go ahead and talk to you about that just for a moment. It's based off your Reverby text, and Reverby can be a little bit hard to read and digest sometimes, not only because of the content, but the jargon that's used. A lot of medical jargon's used for the text, so it may take you a little while to get through it. So the earlier you start reading it, the better off you'll be, okay? And make sure you cover all three components in the instructions for that assignment. Your project approval form is due February the 19th, and that's for your proposal, which is due at the end of the semester. Your proposal is based on research that you'll design based off the information you're learning in the course. You will not conduct this research, it is just a proposal, but it's important to start thinking about it now. That's why I went ahead and assigned chapter 24, so you can start to look at those components that are required as part of a proposal, and you can prepare yourself. One of the most important things you can do as you're thinking about your topic is to make sure that it's measurable and it's narrow enough that you can conduct research on it. Sometimes we think a little bit too broadly and we need to work our way in, okay? If you have any questions, be sure to use the open forum. That's what it's there for. Usually, if you have a question, someone else does. So help a peer out and go ahead and ask it there. If it's personal or if it's something that you don't want to cover in the open forum, I'm always available via email or phone. I do recommend that you set up an appointment with me via email. You can try me during my office hours. I usually am in my office, but I may be helping another student or dealing with another issue. So it's really important that if you can't get a hold of me, that you go ahead and drop me an email and we set up an appointment, okay? Again, my office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 to 11. And something else that you may find helpful is to set up some work groups. Now, you can't turn in your assignments um, as a group, but you can discuss content, share notes, or ask questions among your group. Whenever I started my master's program way back when, I really found a group of individuals who helped me along my program, and I helped them. And it creates a special bond that will not only help you in this course, but it'll also help you complete the degree. And that's what we're all here for. So go ahead and find those individuals that you start to work well with, or you are working well with, and try to form some relationships with them. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, again, I'm available to help, and welcome to week 2. Thanks.